Yo guys, welcome to the video. In this video I'm going to be reacting to, I know I have said I won't be doing any reaction videos on this channel for like again, but I'm kind of going against what I said here. I've changed my mind, and not because I'm running out of content or anything. Like I've got vlog content and all our video ideas I'm going to do in the future. Like when I'm talking about future, I'm talking about like the end of this, or well, not the end of this week, next week. I want to get, oh my goodness guys, I don't know if you noticed that the tripod's kind of slanted, but there's not much I can really. I'm trying to get it straightened out. There we go. See, here's a key tip when you're doing reaction videos. Don't put yourself in the middle and have a video here. It's even if there's room. Try and put yourself at the edge, like this here, and have not that much, like no more than a foot of space between you and the arm and whatever. And then put your video like here, because then you've a lot of space for the video, and then you're kind of at the side like this instead of being in the middle and a bunch of dead space. That's just a little tip. I'm 1 minute into the video, I haven't reacted to anything. Yeah, I mean, I've decided I'm going to do reactions every now and then, but not all the time. But yeah, 3, 2, 1, let's get around it. I haven't even said what I'm reacting to, but you guys know. It's Logan Paul uploaded a new video, he's back, and a lot of people still won't forgive him, but I mean, you know my thoughts. Watch that video, link in the description. This is the video right here. It's called Suicide, Be Here Tomorrow. What does that mean? I don't know. So yeah, let's get around it. 3, 2, 1, go. About 800,000 people worldwide die by suicide every year.
40 minutes.
One person every 40 seconds. Take their
crying like a baby. Bikers, joggers, tourists, runners, they went by me. Police officers searching for suicidal people went by me twice. I'm standing at the ledge, leaning over the rail with tears flowing down to the water.
Jeez.
And I thought to myself, absolutely nobody cares. And then the voice in my head said, jump now, and I did.
Suicide is
the millisecond that my hands cleared the rail, my legs flew over it, was an instant regret. The depression was wiped from my mind, and all I wanted to do was live, and I thought it's too late.
Kevin Hines was 19 when he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. He is one of the many incredible people that I've been grateful to meet over the past 3 weeks as I aim to further understand the complexities surrounding suicide.
So that's good, he's trying to like make a video and kind of just really understand it.
But what happens when you're given an opportunity to help make a difference in the world?
The backlash against the social media star.
Very popular guy called
Logan Paul is in some hot water.
He's a complete and utter insensitive idiot.
Taking a break from daily vlogging.
Even he says his latest content was his biggest mistake.
I want to apologize to the victim and his family.
It's time to learn from the past as they get better and grow as a human being. I'm here to have a hard conversation so that those who are suffering can have easier ones.
So I've never been so humbled in my life by a single event.
Were you kind of shocked by it?
I was shocked to discover just how big this is.
You've never known anybody that killed themselves?
No one. And that was part of the problem. It's just my ignorance on the subject.
But in Ohio, where you come from, it's the second leading cause of death.
And I know while I'm not able to solve the problem by myself, I want to be a part of the solution.
And that solution began across the country in New York City.
That's a cool looking building right there.
We sat down with Dr. John Jordan.
This just reminds me of like Casey Neistat video or something from New York. I'm gonna shut up now, guys.
We have to change the conversation publicly from just focusing on suicide and how something bad is happening, and say, well, what do we do about it? Help people understand that the first thing they need to do is reach out and talk to somebody when they're feeling in despair. Because you're not alone with it anymore. They've done studies with people who are experiencing any kind of pain, including hanging off a cliff. You can hold on a lot longer if somebody is right there with you.
I think as a society, as human beings, we just have to be more compassionate. And that includes me too. That's something I'm learning along this journey. And something else that Dr. Draper told me were the 5 steps that anyone can take to help prevent suicide. Step 1 is
so short.
Ask yourself, ask others, are you thinking about suicide? And I know that sounds like a daunting question, but literally that question can save lives. And step 2, accordingly, would be just to listen. Be present, don't make any judgments, and then step 3 would be there for them, even after you've already asked, because dependability is key. Step 4 is then help them connect. whether it's with a friend, a family member, a local suicide hotline, therapist, but help them reach out to someone so they don't have to deal with this alone. Lastly, step 5 is just check in on them, show them that you care. Call them up, say, hey, I want to make sure you're okay. Can I check in with you over the next few days?
So one of the things that is so important about reducing stigma is getting stories out there about people positively coping with suicide.
Do you guys know anyone I could talk to with the lived experience of suicide?
Absolutely. We have quite a number of people that we could refer over to. Yeah.
That'd be great. Yeah.
And that's how we got introduced to Kevin Hines. 17 years ago, Kevin jumped off of the Golden Gate Bridge and survived.
These are individuals whose stories, when people hear them, they say, you know, maybe I can get through. As opposed to hearing stories when people haven't. And those are, unfortunately, those are stories that we've heard before. Now we're hearing more and more stories of people being more open about it. As I was saying before, Logan, for every one person that dies by suicide, there's 287 other people that think seriously about it but don't. Those are stories, again, that have not been told. If we told those stories of people who got through it as opposed to one who didn't, imagine what kind of influence that would have on people's behavior.
When I found out that 1 in 6 high school kids seriously think about suicide, that's stunning.
Yeah.
Kevin Hines.
This is such a common problem.
Logan, all I wanted was for one person to look me in my eyes and say, hey, kid, are you okay? I am so grateful to be alive. And I'm grateful today for every millisecond I get to breathe. Because it was almost all ripped from me by me.
What's one thing you would have said to your younger self? To the Kevin who was 19, sitting on the bus, if you were next to you, and instead of the guy who pointed and laughed, what would you say?
I would just put my hand on the
Oh man, this is... I don't know why I'm getting so choked up right now. Like,
and I would just say, I'm here for you. I got you. We need to be a society that comes together for every person in the community that's going through hell. And in order to do that, every person that's going through hell, whatever hell, has to be honest about their pain. And if they're going to be honest about their pain, we are going to collectively answer the call and be there for that individual. Because if you don't see beauty in the next person you meet, you're not looking hard enough.
that was deep.
You're incredible, dude. This is an honor for me.
It's an honor for me too, brother.
From this point on, I want to make an effort to contribute and immerse myself in the conversation, so I'm pledging to donate $1 million to various suicide prevention organizations, with the first $250,000 going immediately to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, so they can increase their capacity.
That is a lot of freaking money, but I mean,
for anyone watching, I want you to know you are not alone,
you know?
and most of the time, crisis passes. So if you or anyone you know feels alone or trapped, I encourage anyone to call or even text the suicide or crisis hotline. Both of those numbers are below, and although this is a tough conversation, it's important because things can and will get better. It's time to start a new chapter in my life as I continue to educate both myself and others on suicide. I'm humbled and thankful to say, this is just the beginning.
So this is like a little series, just I will that number in the description to you guys, but if you want to. Okay guys, so that was the video. I'm gonna get my thoughts very quickly on this before my camera dies. Just gonna get a little bit closer, you know, getting close. No, but seriously, if you guys like feel like this or just like have feelings or thoughts like this, I mean, I've never truly went through depression or anything myself, which I guess is normal because I'm pretty young, I'm like teenager, like, but I mean, I know it's tough and it's really bad, and like that guy says right there, just help your friends. Like if they say like they're depressed and all this, just try and talk to them would be like my best advice. I mean, I have no real knowledge on this really, like I have about as much knowledge as Logan Paul has, like, but I don't know why I was getting choked up there. I was like, what? Like I think it's just when you watch something pretty sad. Yeah. There's this video. My opinions on Logan Paul is, I do think he's trying to redeem himself, and I think that is really good thing to do, and a lot of people will say that this is just like for views and just like for people to gain his trust back, and I don't know, it could be, okay. And I know from when he uploaded that video, I mean, he went from 15.3 million subscribers within 2 weeks, has went up to 16.1. That is like over, like near enough, that's nearly 1 million subscribers within a couple of weeks, guys. But I mean, this video is running into near 10 minutes now, so I'm going to just say this. The hotline will be in the description. But yeah, guys, I think we'll only be uploading reaction videos every now and then, every few months or whatever, like something like that. But yeah, this is it for this video. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we'll have a vlog up on Sunday. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Like a baby. Bikers, joggers, tourists, runners, they went by me. Police officers searching for suicidal people went by me twice. I'm standing.